Hello everybody and welcome to the first of my series of short videos dedicated to those games that you yourselves all dedicated yourselves to way too much when you were a kid. That's right, we're talking about childhood memories here guys. So without further ado, let's dive into the first game I've chosen for this list, Banjo Kazooie! Yeah, so I did a short poll on my Twitter and asked you all which game you played the most, and out of a few choices this was the #1 response. So before we begin, just let me be clear that I'm not here to review this game or any game that may appear in this series. All these games are great and have stood the test of time in their own ways. The only reason they're on this list is because you actually agree with me, and they're all great games in their own right. Okay, so let's get dived into it. So, Banjo-Kazooie was released in 1998 for the popular Nintendo 64 console, and it quickly gained a lot of fame for its similarities, albeit quirky in nature, to that of Super Mario 64. Now, the story of Banjo-Kazooie sees a bear and his friend, a bird called Kazooie, struggle to save Banjo's sister, Tootie, from the evil witch Gruntilda. And that's it, that's all you really need in this. The humour pulls it along very nicely. So, like Super Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie had the player searching through numerous levels for items that you use to progress through the story. So in this case, you're on the hunt for jigsaw pieces, and they're known as jiggies. The more you collect, the more you progress. Easy, eh? Now, unlike Super Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie is what you could call a collect-a-thon game. Now, what I mean by that term is that in each of the 9 levels, there is an insane amount to collect that will take up your time. There's 100 musical notes in each of these levels, 5 Gingos to find, hidden honeycomb pieces to extend your life, and 10 jiggies. And if you want to throw in the fact that you can collect all the hidden mumbo tokens, or every egg, red feather, golden feather, anything you see, you'll find that you'll spend most of your time hunting the heights and depths of these levels. Now, I think it's obvious from the gameplay footage that you can see right now that Banjo-Kazooie is, in fact, a platform adventure game. Now, if you aren't a fan of these type of games, or that you haven't even played them or given them a shot before, I can strongly suggest you try this out. This game is aged beautifully, and with the re-releases on Xbox Live Arcade and in the new Rare Replay bundle, you can get them pretty cheap and pretty easy without having to hunt down an N64 cart from the middle of nowhere, or, you know, spend half your time on eBay looking for these. The game is hugely witty and will have you collecting everything in sight just because you never actually knew you were a completionist. And for those of you who have played this before, I urge you to dig out your old N64 cart, blow the dust out of it and invest those hours you poured into this game as you did as a child, because you'll get lost in the endless cheesy music as it transitions from underwater to overwater to desert to jungle to woods to random, you know, temples. It's just something you can get lost in very easy. Now, Banjo-Kazooie is my first childhood classic game in this series, and I hope for those of you who have shared in this greatness agree too. For those that haven't, I hope this short video has actually inspired you to go out and pick up a copy, whether it be the N64 Classic or the Xbox Live re-release or Rare Replay. So enjoy guys, and happy retro gaming!